I published that Beatles book I told you a while ago. I went to around 100 people and sold 12, but I have many book ideas I can't get free from cold selling the ones I already wrote. Well, you need to have, like, creating the product alone, whether it's a book or any kind of product alone is not enough, right? You need a marketing strategy. So you either learn the marketing, because you're probably not going to learn, you're probably not going to have a very long career off of selling 12 books at a time, right? It takes so much time to make a book. So that's not going to be a huge career. So you either learn the marketing, which a lot of people have done, you know, Brendon, Burchard, Dean Gretziosi, all those guys, they wrote books and then learned marketing. Brendon at his core is a writer, and then he learned marketing to help support his career, right? So he's a great marketer, but he's a writer first. So you either buckle down and learn the marketing, or you go and you find somebody to do the marketing for you that you partner up with. One of those two, right? My software company, that's what I didn't make the software. I didn't code it. I wasn't a scientist, but I came in and did the marketing, did the business stuff. So that's where you pick which one you want to do, what you want to get better at, and then focus. Because this is where a lot of creative people just fall into the traps. Like, okay, well, I sold 12. Great. I guess I'll just write a new book. Yeah, but unless you fix the problem, nothing's going to change, right? Unless you start getting better at either marketing or find the person, most of your projects will just be similar results. So if you want to really be in a different spot in a year, it's going to be one of those two things. And there's no right or wrong, just what do you want to do? You could go and learn marketing, be a great marketer, especially for books. Or no, you're like, no, I have decided I don't want to be great at that, so I'm going to find somebody to help me. Yes, I have an office in a very busy area near large shopping centers, but due to the pandemic, I had to close it, and now I'm resuming, but close to where I'm living. Okay, cool. Would you suggest me someone named Terry with whom you know? Can I contact that particular person about books? So with anybody, so Terry's great. Terry, I think he's talking with Terry Way Thompson. Terry's in Movement Makers. He does a lot with books. I don't know if he would partner with you on it. Maybe, maybe not. But with anybody, you know, have a conversation. Before worrying about partnering with somebody, just have a conversation and see where it goes. See if you like their vibe. Because it's like you're getting married. So you're gonna have to enjoy working with them. Luis, I will definitely partner with some of the people I have met in both legal and political affairs. Thanks for the advice. Yeah. Let them know. Let them know what you're up to. Let them know, you know, let them know that you closed your office due to the pandemic, but you're still around, and here's what you're up to, and you'd love to work together, and ask them what they're doing, right? Service-based business is a referral business. You don't need to have 1,000 clients. So it's just about the relationships you already have. And I would call up any old client that you had, see how they're doing. You know, a lot of times too, if you're working with companies, or if you're working with organizations, right? If it's political organizations, like, people move on, right? So your person who you worked with, they might be working for somebody else now. But if they had a good experience with you, great, they can bring you into the new role that they've got. So there's a lot of turnover in the political field. There's a lot of turnover in nonprofits as well. And there's still some decent turnover in the corporate world, depending on the industry. So any old contacts of yours, a lot of them might have moved on to different companies, but if they loved working with you, this is why your reputation matters so much. If they love working with you, they'll bring you in. But they have to know that you exist and you're still doing it. So that becomes the immediate priority. Go make a list of all your previous contacts, previous customers. Get a list of, 200 people, and then you start calling them up. You'll get business from it.